Previously on Take a Previously on Take Live.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for Brennan Palmer Television's #1 game show. This is Take Your Pick Live!
And now, Take Live, episode 100, our 100th show. Where's that beef?
Exactly right. And welcome, everyone, to episode 100 of Take Your Pick Live. Yes, it's been a while since we've done this incredible show, ever since March of 2017. But we are back here, and don't worry about that. But yeah, so this is Take Your Pick Live's 100th show. I am Brandon Plumley, your host of Take Your Pick Live, and joining us, he is going to be the new announcer for Take Your Pick Live, as well as being a contestant and do other things for this incredible show over the past shows and whatnot. Let's give a warm welcome to Mr. Luke Jeffers.
Hello, guys. As I came back from doing the Mega Spin season 6, episode 4, so no spoilers on that episode. All you're going to see is Spoon, and that's about it. Be prepared on September 22nd on L4GS TV, Channel 90. Be on the lookout for that, guys.
And it looks like to me we're having a bit of a problem here because unfortunately, we have a little bit of a panda problem here on Take Your Pick Live.
Become a patron now?
I don't really know what is going to happen here with the show today. Because Flash is super old, but your device can't or won't want it right now. And we got a bunch of pandas here. And we actually don't know if we can do this game or not because I think the game is offline right now. And I think Pat Dude Games is having a little bit of an issue.
God help me!
So, in the interest of this, we are probably going to do something a bit special, and that is, well, if this game cannot work at all during today's episode, then our championship game will have to wait until they bring back the game and bring it back online, and then we can play our normal game and our championship game of the game, and where we can give away some prizes and stuff. So don't be disappointed, guys.
Yeah.
I know that like I said, nothing we can do about it. It's just, that's just the problem with it. So unfortunately, the game's not playable right now. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do our championship game, but we can do something here because, we'll probably keep this short and sweet for the 100th show. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here to celebrate the show's 100th show. And it all started to it all began. And, Zach Peters doing the amazing Take Your Pick on his channel. And it really makes him, this emotion of doing a game show on his YouTube channel. He goes by the name of Zachman18, and it all started when I was a contestant on his show. Sadly, I did not win, but it was an amazing experience that I'm never gonna forget in my lifetime. And that's how the whole Take Your Pick Live first started. And we've me and Billy, we talked about it. Our co-host, our former co-host of Take Your Pick Live, we sat down and we talked about the game show, an idea for doing a first ever game show on Brandon Palmer Television. Back then, it was Brandon P225 at 9 days, and now we're doing it here on Brandon Palmer Television. And we had this idea, and we vibe it for our dear friend, who unfortunately he's no longer with us. Unfortunately, Zach Peters at the sad age of, I believe, 16 years old. He passed away.
16, yes.
So this was the whole idea from the very beginning of Take Your Pit Live, and it was most groundbreaking success, and the show took off, and we never looked back ever since. And there's been a lot of great memories and episodes of Take Your Pick. So let's just run down the memory lane and see if we can try to get this game to play. I'm hoping it does, because I'd be so upset if the game don't play today. But yeah, so we'll just go over some episodes and the beeping horn, and give you guys a perspective on the episodes. And so, Luke, would you want to do the honors of all favorite moments of Take Your Pit Live throughout the past 99 shows, and now this is the 100th edition of Take Your Pit Live?
Well, it's all started back in when I first started this Take Your Pit Live motions. Well, I first been on the guest in episode 2 of Take Your Pit Live, and episode 1 is actually when me becoming a contestant of Take Your Pit Live. That's when Billy decided to choose me. But then again, that's when during production of LJPCBM/Corp's movie called A Trip to Cross Special to dedicate to late Zach Pierce, AJ Perro, Gwen Eiffel, who else it was called? My Yo Mama, AC/DC's Malcolm Young, and Angry Grandpa, and Pantera's Damage Plan H-Word. Yeah, it's called Vinnie Paul. And I decided to dedicate this to 7 people. This movie I worked on, and without you guys, this movie was never be the same without you. Well, back to my story. I've done traveling in between doing Take Your Pit Live and War Bank, another game show we've done. Then again, we have some ups and downs during the time. Episode 2 was when we got to celebrate Lex's 5th birthday party. And when we celebrate Lex's 5th birthday, it was his Teenage Midnight Ninja Turtles episode at the time.
Love that show.
And that was when he celebrated his. It was a party there, and he and Asher, one of my nephews, Asher and Lex, and so on. She had both of my nephews. I'm becoming uncle of 4 nephews and 2 nieces now, and they're both bouncing on the trampoline, including some of Lex and Asher's either cousins and uncles. I don't know, but then after the Take Your Pit Live episode, I was there bouncing on a trampoline, and I was like, okay, that was good. But then again, that was a great episode of Take Your Pit Live overall. I was in that episode big time, showing you guys what it's like and things like that.
But Luke, sorry to interrupt, but I do want to say, Luke, but I want to let you know, Luke, that we got the game.
Oh!
I just had to use a different web browser.
Finally!
Yep, so we have to use another web browser, so I'm using Firefox, but at least we can still play the game. So anyway, Luke, so Luke, you want to continue with the celebrating the 100 shows and down the lane, or do you want to do that and just wait later and we do this game right now?
We'll just do the game now, and then we'll talk about the moments.
Okay, okay. So sorry, Luke. I didn't, like I said, I'm not like Billy. So, but yeah. So I got the game running. So I'm using Firefox, guys, because apparently Google Chrome is just like I think Google Chrome's scared of pandas. I don't know why, but I guess the game is scared of pandas, or Google Chrome is scared of pandas. I don't really know. But anyway.
Excuse me, I just farted.
Oh, the first time. Okay. So anyway, the jackpot starts at $25,000, and by the way, I want to let you guys know, Chris Kennedy cannot make it to the show. So I'm sorry about that. Now, should Billy record a voice message for us, then I'll have I'll have it as a Take Your Pit Live extra. So that way you guys can hear Billy's voice message about his favorite moments and everything. So Billy, if you have Audacity or anything like that on the computer, Audacity is a free program. Record yourself on a really good microphone. Send it to me as an MP3 file. And then I'll do OBS, and then I'll play back your audio for everybody, so that way you don't get left out in the code, because this is the last time we are going to be doing Take Your Pit Live on Google Plus Hangout on air. So I just want to let everybody know the situation. So if we don't hear from Billy on this episode, then I'll do something extra, so that way you guys can hear Billy's voice message about his favorite moments and what it's like to do Take Your Pit Live for a man that we absolutely endorse so much, but the heart disease really took his life so young, and so we're gonna have that. It's gonna be a touching moment, I know, but that's what it's gonna be. So anyway, there you go on that. So there's gonna be some changes coming to Take Your Pit Live. One of which we are gonna be retiring Zach Peters as a digitized announcer, and I want to thank Zach Peters for doing this with us. And having it digital really means that if Zach was actually here, he would probably want to do this for real. And to have a digitized voice of Zach Peters, it really means a lot to us, and such a great friend that we lost and we dearly miss. And that's something that I'm very proud of, to have Zach Peters, the digitized Zach Peters, to come on and do the announcing duties. He is a talented young man, and this show, this episode, dedicates to him. And we thank you, Zach, for this incredible thing that you've done on your YouTube channel, and that's Take Your Pit, and now Take Your Pit Live, revived by me and Billy Moody. So thank you, Zach, for that. So anyway, guys, I got the new ending credits ready. So I do apologize, guys. I didn't know that I was going to run into a panda on this episode of Take Your Pit Live, but now we got the game in full swing. We have our contestants, and Zach Peters is our returning champion with $70,000, and we have some contestants. We have, we're going to start off with Billy Moody, who is not available. So let's go ahead and let's get this 100 show rolling. Let's play Take Your Pit. All right, and first off, it's Billy Moody from Gainesville, Florida. So, Luke, I'm going to let you choose a number for Billy.
Since it's his age, 24.
Okay. 24. Okay. Let's see 24. Well, no victim.
Thank God!
For the 100th show. You know what, Luke? I was worried we were going to have a $25,000 victim on this episode, but not going to happen today.
Thank the Lord!
And Billy gets to lose for the first time in 2018 and on the 100th show. Sorry, Billy. All right, next contestant is Kane Clark. Nope. $35,000 over the wiki. 25. Oh, 3.
Oh!
Back to Jim. The one you picked, Luke, on the episode on 99.
He's a CEO and founder of Progressive Abilities support services, by the way.
Okay.
Oh!
Lose. Oh, sorry, Jim. 600
Sorry,
shy.
Jim, if
You
you're
would have
watching
won.
this episode.
All right, Luke, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm not going to pick my ages. Oh my God, help me here. 20.
All right. Nope, 200.
Oh, well.
Nope.
Oh, well. Oh, well.
$50,000. Now it's Barney's turn, and should Barney get this lose, Luke, this is gonna be the first time ever in the show's history of not only its return, but almost everybody gets a lose right off the bat as challengers.
What?
All right, Barney. I'm afraid of doing a Barney voice because everybody can hear me, but it don't matter. Number 16. There you guys go, and Barney makes his return as well. All right, Barney, let's see if your magical number gives you the jackpot win. No, of course not.
Of course not.
Barney wins that one, so
finally.
So we end the losing streak on that, $60,000. Now it's over to the champion, Mr. Zach Peters. No!
Oh!
$65,000. I'm going to choose for Billy. I'm going to choose Sucky 7. How sucky is it? It's not sucky. It's Sucky 700. All right, 14. No, 25. Oh, no.
Come on!
Oh, man. Back to Kane. 80 grand. Over to Wiki. No! 85 grand. Back to Jim. No! $90,000. Okay, Luke, another shot.
14.
Okay, 14. No! Can we stop with the losers? Can we stop with the losers? All right, Bonnie. 8. 900. No. Oh! Oh, over. Okay, it's $100,000 over to the champ. 1,000. Okay. Well, Zach dodged the bullet on that one. 110,000 over to Billy. No! Billy's on a losing streak. 115,000 back to Kane.
God help me. You have got to be it. I'm not going to say it.
120,000 over to Wiki. Boy, this loses is getting ridiculous.
I know! Oh, crap!
Back to Jim. No. No win.
No.
And he's on the losing streak, too. All right, Luke, this is for $130,000.
18. Give us the win, baby.
Oh, a money amount. Stop with this losing nonsense. No!
Come on!
$135,000. Boy, Luke, bad luck for you. I am so sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Luke. I really am. But I'm gonna take this crown with number 10. No, you ain't getting it.
You ain't buying.
Bonnie's on a winning streak. 145. Back to the champ. And Zach is our two-day champion.
Oh boy, Zach.
You have won $145,000.
Hooray.
So great game. Great game, guys. Great game.
Thanks, Matt Plummer.
All right. So there you guys go. That is an incredible game. So 145,000, and we're gonna add that to the 70,000. That gives Zach a 2-day total of 200 and I believe $215,000.
It was 300 the last time.
Well, let me check here.
Yeah, 370
So
the last.
145,000 he won on
Yeah.
today's show, and then 70,000 on episode 99. And I was right, $215,000, 2-day total.
Yeah, I thought Zach got the 300 the last time, but whatever.
No, Zach had
Episode 98, but whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so Zach won 70,000 on 99, and he won 145,000 on this episode, which gives him a total of $215,000, a 2-day total. And Zach is still our champion. Everybody else, 6 of the contestants are going to each receive. Well, since this is the 100th show, why not? Let's give $100,000 to everybody.
Hurry!
And Zach Peters, young man, I'm gonna since you won Take Your Pit Live today, and you are a 2-day champion, you are also gonna get a $100,000 bonus courtesy of the 100th show of Take Your Pit Live. So your total is now $315,000. So again, everybody gets $100,000 because this is a 100th show of Take Your Pit Live. So everybody gets $100,000. And thanks to the 6 of you for playing. Luke, I'm sorry you got that lose. Everybody got to lose. It just wasn't everybody's game. But hey, Zach Peters, he deserves this, Luke, more than
he deserves it. Great job, Zach.
Indeed. So anyway, Luke, what do you think of the return of Take Your Pit Live?
Well, I was happy, and I was glad that Billy was out of the co-hosting duties.
Yeah, yeah, and I think this was a very tough decision for me, but we gotta do this because we want to make sure that our viewers can watch the show and feeling proud of giving away money and just really making this show what it is. So. This was a painful decision, but we got to do what we got to do because we got to just like I said, you and I and everybody, we have to reshape Take Your Pit Live, and that's exactly what we've done. And I'm telling you guys, 2018 for Take Your Pit Live would be on like any other that we did on the past 99 shows, even back in 2017 when we didn't do an episode since then. So. Yeah. 1.5 years later, we are back in business, and we have a new co-host. And ladies and gentlemen of Take Your Pit Live, we want to officially welcome Chris Kennedy. He is the permanent new co-host of Take Your Pit Live through future episodes of Take Your Pit Live. So Chris, if you are watching this, bud, congratulations, because you are now the new co-host of Take Your Pit Live. And your co-hosting duties and responsibilities as well. So there you go on that. No quick pick randomizer today, but that will return on episode 101 with a whole new layout, and we are gonna change that up a bit because we're gonna be revamping that as well. As far as the quick pick game we're gonna do. That is yet to be determined, but I'll let you guys know what we're going to be doing on that later to come. So there you guys go. So anyway, guys, that is our champion game. Again, Zach, congratulations. You have $315,000 in the bank, so congratulations. And so I want to say, okay, Billy, Kane, Wiki, Jim, Luke, and Bonnie, you're all going to get $100,000 because of the show's 100th show. So nobody, I'm telling you, $100,000 for everybody.
Not that bad.
Yep, indeed. So, and I know Luke, and I'm telling you, these losers has really got to stop. But yeah,
Yeah.
Luke, I don't know. Just everybody became the victim of the lose. I guess nobody wants to win money because of the dreaded lose. So hopefully we can put a stop to it on the next episode of Take Pit Live, which is going to be next Saturday at a new time. And that is going to be at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. That is after Will One Radio Saturday edition. That is at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So again, Take Pit Live has a new time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and that would be after Will One Radio at 3 p.m. So there you guys go, and we're only doing it on Saturdays. No more Saturdays and Sundays. It's now Saturdays for an all-new episode of Take Your Pit Live, and it will be streamed exclusively on the OBS Studio program for my computer. So there you guys go. And that's about it on the whole championship game. So now let's get back into celebrating the show's 100th episode and of the past shows. So Luke, if you do the honors, continue on and go ahead and tell everybody about the show's success and more of our favorite memories and moments of Take Your Pit Live. Luke, take it away.
After we got interrupted by playing that game, well, first of all, second of all, well, as Brian mentioned, to get ready to get playing this game. Well, episode 3 was a success. I won the game for $415,000. You know,
and that has to be one of my favorite moments in Take Your Pit Live history. And when you won the first game, Luke, you were just jumping for joy on you winning that money. So that had to be one of my favorite moments in the history of Take Your Pit Live. Probably gonna go down in history as not only the best episode ever, but definitely those achieving moments of Take Your Pit Live's history.
Plus, we got I know I said this, but during Take Your Pit Live episode 8 at the time, I think Billy got me the win, you know? I don't know, but during episode 9, he was going to get ready to be a contestant on Take a Pick Live. And that made me want to like, oh, come on. And that made me want to feel like, Marshall, I want you on Take a Pick Live episodes. So and he did. So I sent him a link on that. So episode 10 of Take a Pick Live. So he joined the fun for Take a Pick Live, episode 10 of Take a Pick Live. And Marshall, if you watch this for you. And yeah. So and that's for episode 10. But he also did 2 appearances of Take a Pick Live. Mm-hmm. So there you go on that. And episode 32 was 36 more than that. He also did appear on that, but I'll get to that later. But one of my also favorite moments, I was a pirate on episode 15 of Take a Pick Live, saying, "Ahoy, baby, hearties!" But yeah. I did that just for make you guys laugh and just be a pirate.
Just for entertainment, and like we always say, look on all the episodes, from 1 to 99, it's for entertainment purposes only, and Billy doesn't understand that, but I'm sure Chris Candy will, because it's all about the fun, and it's all about having fun and entertaining ourselves and not go out of whack on like Vlog Weekly, which is another flagship stream that I do on Brandon Plumley Television that you can catch up on every Fridays on Brandon Plumley Television.
Big time. And for episode 17, I was chosen as a birthday contestant for Take a Pick Live episode 17. Chosen, and when there's no Take a Pick Live episode that day because it's my birthday, and we did vlogging 30.5 that day, probably because it's just it's a birthday show, conclusion show that day. I have to get ready for a party, so that's just the basics why we haven't done a birthday party. That we have to do a birthday party that day.
Party like it's 1995. I just had to do it, Luke. Continue.
But anyway, back in until number 19 came around, I was I think Billy won 20. That's his first victim that Billy won.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and I'll never forget that too when that came about. And there you go. So yeah.
But however, back in episode, I have to say this some episodes of Tape Live. I say episode 27 is also my favorite because I chose I can't remember what number. I'm sorry, but then he won $1 million.
I think it was either well, you had to choose a number between 1 and 5. One of them had the million. I think you picked number 3.
Yeah, I picked number 3.
But
Yeah,
if it's not right, I'll look back and I'll give everybody the correction. But I believe it was number 3.
And I chose $1 million. So, and he won it, you know. But then on episode 28, however, he just he got surprised. Then on Furry, and I don't know what episode it is. It was a Furries, however, I can't remember. But then on the I talked to Marshall on video chat during Taping Live, and I was speechless during the time being. A week before taping of Taping Live, episode 36, I was going to tell Marshall, tell you what, can we have to talk to ourselves on video chat throughout the time. One day, Saturday. I'm like, sure, during Taping Live, I'm sending you the link and things like that. Yeah. And he said, sure, basically being my number 1 fan. I'm like, he's like, you're welcome, Marshall. But then on after this is over, I came to be, and after 40 episodes, I left Taping Live franchise because I have to get ready for college. But episode 50 came around. I just came back and said, hey guys, I want to get ready for good. I just came to the dorm room as we speak to you guys on Taping Live episode 50 and so on, you know. But before that, I taped an episode of Taping Live at Vlog Weekly and Warbank at Warren Springs College. But you know, it's just me. But anyway, not only that, I was homesick. I was lonely and never done a movie before with Marshall. So that's why I had to get ready to so that's why I have to write a script and take a break. And until number 60 came around, that's when all hell broke loose. And sorry, I have to cuss like that.
No, that's true, exactly. Yeah, and and I understand what Billy was really trying to do at that point, you know, for the show. You know, about the whole bonding thing. I mean, it does get kind of repetitive. We probably won't be using Bonnie as much as we did back in the good old days because we always want to do something new and exciting, and I'm sure Chris Kennedy, who is our new co-host, I think he'll you know understand the whole value about what it means for entertainment purposes only, and to not only you know do the show the proper way, but also you know have fun and be creative, and that's what Take Your Pit Live is all about. And yes, even though Sitzy was an amazing show, it's just that one incident we had between you know Billy and whatnot that almost cost him you know to get fired and to you know well I think we suspended him. And that's not the reason why I had to let Billy go. It's not because of that particular episode. It's because I want to do something to make sure that the show goes well, and that way, you know, everybody understands that you know that we do this show because I love doing this show, and I think the entertainment values we have of this show, not only if it you know of being the number 1 game show, but just to have fun and be entertaining and not be completely out of whack. And that's going to be our main focus as we progress through later episodes of Take Your Pit Live. So I know that Billy did that, but I don't really look back at that episode because we always look forward into the future and give away more money and come up with some new ideas for the show. And doing a new spinoff of Take Your Pick Live called Take Your Pick: The Ultimate Experience, which is going to be completely new and it'll be unlike any other game show, and it'll be the first ever spinoff on Brandon Plumley Television in my 8-year history on YouTube. So. But yeah, I understand Luke loud and clear. And again, I think this is a really great episode of Take It Live, episode 60. But again, yeah, with that whole incident about the Bonnie thing, it's still in my mind. But I don't worry about it as much because I really worry about the future ahead for Take It Live, and that's going to be our main goal with you and Chris Can, with you as the announcer and all the duties you have. And Chris Kennedy taking full responsibility as a new co-host. Because I think Chris Kennedy will have this down to a science. So that's what I'm going to have to say about that on that particular episode for episode 60. So now we got that out of the way. Luke, continue.
And then after this is over, episode 61 was the first time that I have to announce some ideas. The ending credits saying, "Live from Studio Audience, this is Luke Jerry speaking to you for Take Live." And that I did. And so I wrap up with some melody that I have to listen to, And then after this is over, about nearly 2 weeks later, episode 64 became my big goal, which was not. And Billy had to say, "Hey, take this episode with early." And I don't want to be late. Don't want to do this without you guys. But instead, you have to take this without me. Mm-hmm. And my God. But that's how I decided to dislike episode 64 of Taping Live. So
yeah. Well, and like I said, this I know we had our ups and downs, but like I said, we always look forward to the future and what we can do to make everybody laugh, And I did like one thing in particular in that episode where I don't know what it was about. It was something on TBS or something I don't really remember, but I mean, yeah, I know it's not your favorite episode, Luke, and I do apologize, but it's like I said, it is what it is. But again, we don't worry about it as much. I certainly don't worry about it because I do think about, favorite episodes of mine that we have done, and I think that once we look into the future ahead, we're gonna knock this one out of the park, and Chris will have it down to the science, and you. And we're gonna make this show great again. And
we're gonna give away
again. And we're gonna give away more prizes than ever before. We're gonna probably bring back Omega, Super Mega bonus round, I believe it was Super Mega numbers. That's what it was. Mm-hmm. So again, there's a lot we're gonna have to do, and we gotta get back on our feet. But once it happens, we're gonna have new episodes down to a science each and every Saturday that we do this in. So that's going to be all focus for that.
Yeah, but once episode 65 or 66 hits, ends of 60s hits, then we move on to episode 70, something like that, and that's when I was going to be going to celebrate the 75th episode Taping Live and features ahead. But then when the episode, and then celebrating 80th episode of Taping Live hits, I just okay. Let me go back to Remix Plum on YouTube real quick, because
and by the way, if you guys noticing why I'm called Remix Plum on YouTube, well, it's because I changed it. Because I want to distance myself from using my actual name. So it's still Brandon Plumley Television. And I am not changing this channel whatsoever. Okay, it's not going to be Remix Plum Television. That's on the other platform. But like I said, this is always going to be Brandon Plumley Television, and I'm not changing the look of it, and I'm not changing the name of it. It's still going to be Brandon Plumley Television because that's how I roll on YouTube. And like I said, if it ain't broken, do not fix it.
Agreed, big time. Well, like I said, there are some sub for the 80s coming around, and we did, however, celebrate Christmas. So on the 85th and 86th show. Then again, because Morgan at the time is at jail, but when 87 came around, taping live, he's back and home. You know, brothers
Yeah,
versus filmmakers.
I felt really sad about it. I felt really sad about that.
Well, it's
I
probably
knew that
because he
movie
uses
people.
drugs. That's what the problem.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's bad. That really is. Taking drugs is really bad, and yeah, that's really bad.
And yeah, I want to say it for my brother Morgan. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
it's
I agree,
personal.
Luke. Yeah, because well, Luke, I think my brother does the same thing too. So look at the both of us.
Yeah,
Just like I
if
said,
I
by the way, his birthday was on the 20th of August. Same with Billy. So,
yeah
happy belated birthday to my brother, who is now, I believe 28
yeah
or
28. Yep.
20. Yeah, 28, I think.
My brother Morgan's birthday is 2 weeks before my birthday. So he was already 21. So there you go on that. Anyway, when the 90s came around, I said to myself, why not just do, or 80s and 90s came around, why not just do Celebrity Contestants to celebrate my company's 10th anniversary? So that's why Brandon figured, why the hey not? So that's why I decided to choose 4 contestants on Celebrity Contestants to celebrate its 10th anniversary of my company's sake name, Eltrim/Club.
Yeah.
And after all of that, with the 99th episode of Taping Live, that's how I figured that's the whole story behind it.
Yeah. And this fly is kissing me, by the way. So, yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'll go next then, Luke.
Yep.
Well, I can tell you my favorite episodes, like you mentioned, episode 3, without a doubt. Episode 27, where we introduced the quick pick randomizer, and where you pick the magical number to give Billy $1 million. My other favorite part about Take Your Pick Live is seeing contestants win the $1 million in the quick pick randomizer games. Whether if it's the journey to $1 million, where you got to choose, number and get the win every single time, or
Yeah.
achieving the $5,000 goal. Seeing them win $1 million is like my favorite thing about it, and even the super mega numbers, which has been my one of my favorite crypt pick games. That's where we replaced $1 million as a grand prize, and then we made that into 10 million, and that's been a lot of fun. I'm really thinking about doing something brand new, and it's where it's going to be ridiculous of how much the top prize is going to be. It's just going to be so ridiculous. I think it's too hot to say right now on this episode, but it will have a new name, and it's going to be freaking awesome when this comes. And I can tell you guys, the name of this new randomizer game is going to be called the Super Mega Freaking crit pick game, or whatever it's going to be called. I gotta see what I gotta do with the whole freaking thing.
Yep.
So it's Super Mega Freaking Money Crit Pick game, or something like that. So that's something I'm going to be doing for Take Your Pick Live as well. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, just to see people winning money is the best thing. There's too many episodes to go through. In fact, I don't even remember the episodes we've done.
I think some of them have to do with Easter, some of them have to do with Christmas.
Yeah, the Easter ones are really, really cool. And Christmas time. So the greatest moment I can say about Take Your Pick Live is not only the humor that we have, but just seeing contestants win big is something that I've always wanted to do, and that's what got me into doing these game shows on Brandon Plumley Television. From
Oh,
the
yeah.
likes of Zach, from the likes of Zach Peters to Alex Pawaz, and I figured, you know what, I think I should do this too. I know Garrison doesn't do his game shows anymore on his channel, so no more Mega Fortune, which kind of sucks because I really like that show. But doing a game show on here is a lot of fun, and I want to continue doing it as long as my personal life don't get in the way of depression and everything. But like I said, I'm going to continue to do this, guys, because I got great new projects down the road on this channel, including some new game shows too. Word Bank Season 2 will be coming your way with a new cash word option that's going to replace the jackpot. So I'm telling you, I got a lot of stuff down the pipe. I just can't announce things because I am super busy and stuff. So, but I will let you guys know what that's going to be about in the coming months or so. So overall, Take Your Pit Live has been an amazing experience, and it's just a lot of fun. I've seen a lot of contestants go, and I've seen and like I said, and Billy Moody, who was on episode 99, is the last episode that you're gonna see him as a co-host of the show. And I do want to thank Billy, for both unpleasant memories and pleasant memories of Take Your Pit Live, because I gotta do that, because for somebody who helped make the show possible, revive the show and still being the executive producer, is still what's going to make the show count. And without Billy Moody, I don't think we would be here today. So I want to give a big shout out to Billy Moody, for the worst moments. And again, we had our best moments, we had our worst moments, but at the end of the day, I feel satisfied that the show is a hit and giving away lots of money in the championship game and those quick pick randomizer games to where you can win $1 million and even 5 million, 10 million on the mega numbers, and this insanely new game that's going to be in development, and it's going to be it's just going to be ridiculous on what the top prize is going to be. So we're gonna about to blow your brains with this top money amount that we're gonna have on that new game. So overall, folks, I'm telling you, Take Your Pit Live is the greatest achievement on Brandon Plumley Television, and I will most certainly continue to do Take Your Pit Live as long as you guys continue to watch the show, and as long as I get viewership, then that's what matters. So this show will continue unless if you guys said, you know what, we need to end the show and we need to and we need to cancel the show, which I don't want to do, but hopefully that won't be the case, and we look forward to doing 100 more episodes of this amazing show that is Take Your Pit Live. So anyway, we are gonna go ahead and find out who our contestants are gonna be for the episode 101, and we'll be doing it on OBS for the first time ever. So no more Google Plus Hangout. So this is the last episode. We are going to be doing this show on Google Plus Hangout. So of course, Google Plus Hangout. We had the sad trombone. We had a lot of great sound effects that Google removed, sadly to say. But I do have some sound effects on Farrago, which is a program that I use to do Vlog Weekly with, and now with Vlog Weekly, because I haven't used it before in Vlog Weekly. And I use it for my stream called Hanging Remix Plum that you guys can see every Saturday on Facebook. So like I said, guys, this is an amazing show, and here's to 100 more of Take Your Pit Live, ladies and gentlemen. So I thank you for that. So anyway, Luke, we will have the contestants. So okay, so we get rid of Barney, Luke, Jim, Wiki, Kane, and Billy. We say goodbye to the contestants. And now, Luke, okay, so let's see. I got to make sure that I know this. 1, 2. Okay, so let's see. So Zach is our champion. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so that means 4 for you, Luke, and 2 for me. I got to remember this, Luke, so that way I don't go over 7 because my brain farts. Because I'm 29 years old and my brain farts, so that's why.
Yeah,
If I
you're
don't
29.
no,
4
that's
for
not true,
me,
Metpromo. That's not true.
2 for you. Yeah.
It's like, no, that's not true, Metpromo. You only have 8 contestants. It's 6 plus 2 equals 8. It's 8 contestants. Yeah. Anyway, no, that's not true. But anyway, there you go. I'm being a wise ass.
Excuse me, I just farted.
Okay, Luke. So yeah, you're right. 4 for you and 2 for me. Do it nice and slow so I can type it in on Microsoft Word, and then I'll save it as a new name, and then that way I can keep track on that. So Luke, who are the 4 contestants for episode 101 of Take Pit Live?
Well, my first one. Since Alex got me to do the Mega Spin, most recently, our taping today, I haven't done this in a while. Since he got me into Mega Spin hooked up, it will be premiering on September 22nd for GSTV Channel 90. My first contestant is Alex.
All right, Alex Pawaz, I got him down.
My second, and I'm gonna say it. I'm about to scroll. I'm not gonna scroll my group right now because I'm posting some of my group right now. Because my second contestant is going, and yes, it is Jeremy Crispo, and he's a Barney fan. And yes, Barney is now turning its 30th year. Speaking of which.
All right, congrats to Boney. And Least Fan 18, if you are watching this, you may want to fast forward this if you don't want to, because I know you don't like Boney. So I just want to say that because I know that's what happened on episode 60 at one time. So I don't want to relive that moment, but just as a precaution. All right, Luke, go ahead.
My third is going to be... Oh, man. I know it's going to be hard, but I got to think of something, but... Oh, boy. From the co-host of the Megaspin, Kristen Cruz.
Kristen C, okay.
And, of course, my fourth. And yes, it's going to be something very big for these 4 contestants. I'm planning on saying what it is. You ready?
Yep.
Here it is. It starts with the game and with the board game, and here's a hint. And it starts with the board game that everybody loves from Sin Massacre.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about Mr. Bucket.
Yeah. Oh my God, Mr. Bucket. Oh my. Okay. Groundbreaking in the Take It Live history. We're gonna have Mr. Bucket. Oh. I thought it was gonna be James Wolf for a second, or Board James, but Mr. Bucket. That's a nice choice.
Yeah.
Keep
your eyes open for this.
Yeah, it's. I'm telling you guys, next week it has to be this is going to be a must watch episode of Take Pit Live. I'm just saying. All right. Well, for me, my 2 contestants. One of them is going to be. Well, you ready for it, Luke?
I'm ready.
The co-host of Take Pit Live. He is the permanent new co-host of the show, Chris Kennedy.
Hooray!
Yep. Yep. And now I am thinking in my head, trying to figure out who is gonna be in this show. Well, it happens to be, for my last contestant, is gonna be none other than the host of Take Your Pit Live, me.
Yo!
Yeah, aka We Met Plum. So I'll be called as We Met Plum. So there you go on that. So that, my friends, is your six contestants, and our current champion, our 2-day champion, Zach Peters. We got Alex Pawaz, we got Jeremy Crispel, we got Christian C, we got Mr. Bucket, first time ever. It's going to be a groundbreaking episode. Chris Kennedy, the co-host of Take Your Pit Live, and me, the host of Take Your Pit Live. And make your predictions, guys. Who is going to be the first $25,000 victim? Who should be the $25,000 victim? Is it going to be Alex Pawaz? Well, it might be. Who knows?
Who knows?
But like I said, we'll have to find out who becomes the next $25,000 victim on the next episode of Take Your Pit Live. All new next Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time after We're One Radio, only on Brennan Plumley Television. And of course, Take Your Pit Live is your number one game show on the planet. All right, so anyway, guys, that is going to do it here for this groundbreaking episode of Take Your Pit Live. I had lots of fun today. And so there you guys go, the 100th episode of Take Your Pit Live. We also going to say goodbye to the episode. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. And, of course, be kind to one another. I'm We Met Plum. And Luke, go ahead and take it away. And we'll end this with a fashionable, whatever. So take it away.
The first thing is, you're welcome. And the second thing is, well, folks, just a reminder. Well, we did, guys. 100 episodes of Take Live is official. So, there we go. And, of course, we got to do this in any way. So, there we go in that. And, of course, yes, we are officially announced that December 25th, 2018 is going to be the biggest marathon we ever been to on my Vimeo account. So there you go on that. But of course, I gotta get prepared for more uploading spaces. So there you go on that. And finally, I gotta get prepared for what's up? Speaking of finally, my hard drive is finally back in production after 9 to 10 months of crap is over.
Yay!
It is no longer recovery. It is still recovered. It's finally recovered, and what the silver one is now is going to be recovered. And now, I'm happy to announce that the release day is it's December 25th, 2018. You guys do not want to miss that. Anyways, that wraps up for me. This is Jerry saying goodbye. Peace out, baby. Back to Brandon at Plumley whole time thing.
Thank you very much, Luke. And by the way, guys, I also forgot to mention, Take Your Pit Live episode 100 will have its We1 coming your way on We Met Plum Television on Twitch. So there you guys go. We're gonna re-air this on We Met Plum Television. So that way, if you guys missed it today, you will have the opportunity to watch it again. So that is another big announcement too.
Yep.
So anyway, guys, for Luke Jeffers, Chris Kennedy, and everybody here once again, this is We Met Plum saying goodbye. And ladies and gentlemen, be kind to one another on this Saturday afternoon. And me and Luke and hopefully Chris Kennedy will meet you back here at a new time, Saturdays, 4 p.m. Eastern Time after We're One Radio, only on Brennan Plumley Television. Until then, it's Brennan Plumley saying so long from Localcast Studios, and this will conclude this taping of Take Your Pit Live. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the brand new and in credits for for Take Your Pit Live into the future ahead. See you guys next time, next week, for Take Your Pit Live, episode 101.
Live from the studio audience, this is Lou Jerry speaking to you for Tabik Live. That's been Plumley Jeffers Productions and Zach Pierce Productions. That's all, folks.